All right, welcome. This is a stock video because I got two people saying you don't do stock videos anymore. How come you don't do stock videos anymore? So if you don't want to hear about taxes, click up. Or oh, I said taxes. Oh my. Um, Stocks. Click off. Thank you. Or listen. But anyway, and so let me do this now for the YouTube. Anything I show, cover, talk about is covered under the Fair Use Act because I'm commenting, critiquing, sharing. So yeah, Fair Use Disclaimer Act. All right, hopefully that covers it. Okay, so I was wiped out. I mean, not really, but it was almost like I was paper trading. If you remember, I have a Robinhood account, which I should have put here, but I didn't. I'm trying to be orderly and keep this to 15 minutes. Okay, and I got almost up to $800. Now it's down to like 195, 180. But the reason why I say it's kind of like paper trading was because all of that money was if you invite someone to Robinhood, you get a free stock and they get a free stock. And so all that money, and you have to hold it for a little while. I can't remember what the time frame is, and then you sell it. But I never took the money out. I just was moving it around. But 2.5 years ago, the markets were great. You could hardly make a wrong move, right? And even if you made a wrong move, um, it didn't take long to recover. So fast forward, everything's horrible. Markets are horrible. Crypto is horrible. Um, and there's so much uncertainty. If you listen to the Fed, which if you listen to the Fed, he tells you he's not cutting rates, right? But the talking heads that we're supposed to listen to, they want to keep hoping, like, oh, maybe they're going to cut. But anyway, so what do you do now if you want to be in the stock market now? Trends. You try to see or hear about the trends, but you can also get hurt by that. Oops. Here, if you're, well, yeah, okay. I have Krispy Kreme downgraded on worry Ozempic will hit demand. So Ozempic is a shot, uh, injection. I don't know. It's medicine for diabetes people. People that have diabetes, but it also has a side effect of you could lose weight. So guess who, in their quest to always want to have the perfect body, started getting the Ozempic? Celebrities, right? I'm sure you've heard about that, but maybe not. I'm in California, so we always hear about celebrities whether we want to or not. But anyway, yes. So, um, I mean, I found this hard to believe, but it was a real thing. The boom in weight loss drugs. Okay, so see here, Ozempic and this. I don't know how to say this one. WEGOVY. Um, but so what you could do is you could do research on other weight loss drugs, weight in any of the peripheral things to do with weight loss. Fitness things. Look at Apple. Apple is gonna make a new Apple Watch that will look, I'm getting off track, but it's gonna I forgot I wanted to tell. I would never wear an Apple Watch, okay? But there's two other things it's gonna check for. Sleep apnea, they're trying to get it certified or whatever to warn you, hey, you might have sleep apnea, and something else. So it's already pretty good at heart something and something else. But now if you wear it while you're asleep, it's going to tell you two other things. But anyway, so things like that. There's all kinds of fitness things, right? And you could just try to get in, but you have to get in before it skyrockets, right? If you get in when it's at the high, then, you know, if it goes down, you lose out. So Ozempic, I think if you're not in it now, you probably shouldn't. But that's just me. All right. What else? What's this one? So, Northrop Grumman is a defense. That's the word I can use. I've been trying to find a word to use. Okay. So, what is the trend right now? Defense. But there's a three-letter word. It has an A in the middle and it ends with R that I'm not going to say. Okay? What are other words? Conflict, issue, right? Three-letter words. Okay. Look at, oh, it went away. Huh. It went back. Well, I had 1 month. I think it's the 1 month. Okay. So they were going down, right? Now this is just a 1 month chart. They were going down. October 12th. See this? October 12th. They started going up. Look at that. And they went up. Well, what happened right before October 12th? October 7th happened right before October 12th, right? So yeah, there is someone looking into 2 weeks up to until October 7th. There were some heavy purchases in Northrop Grumman. So did someone know something was going to happen? But yeah, so now you have Lockheed Martin, Boeing, all of these are, so I don't know the names of the companies, but so that's another, unfortunately, right? That's another trend that you could kind of see what companies benefit from that trend, right? Yeah, that, and it wasn't only in our country. I was reading someone in um mm, what did I call Pizza Land, but over in the Middle East, the country that starts with the P. Yeah, they talked to a trader. They immediately started making money like the next day the markets opened, because their markets opened on Sunday where they were. They started trading because they knew there would be a way to make money from that. So, some people have no issue making money from that, right? Defense, right? Quote unquote defense. But it is what it is, right? And let's see. There was something else I was gonna say about them. Yeah, but that would be so. Oh, what I was gonna say was, no longer do you buy and hold. Remember, unless you're in your 20s or 30s, because then you have time. This is my opinion, right? I'm not, I am not a financial anything, right? But I have for probably 30 years studied, listened to, watched. At one time I did have, I'm going to show you Chipotle. I owned Chipotle when it was $25 a share. That's how old I am, okay? But so yeah, because the way the market is now, if you are 40 and older, you need to learn, you need to focus on getting in, finding something like, I'm watching this Immix, if that's how you say that. And look, here today, it's up 16, almost 17%, but it's only $4.35 per share. So see, I should have went on. and got some. But this is something you could get. Um, say if I had gotten, when I started watching it, it was $3. So I should have said, okay, I'll get in. If it gets up to 7, I'll get out, right? So if you're in your 40s, 50s, or beyond, it's better, in my opinion, but I study a lot and I listen a lot. Have a target point to get out. So say you have $100, you put $100, you get, however many shares, then, you make a little money. But see, even that, you still have to pay taxes and all of that. But, whatever we're going to do right now, they're going to tax us, right? That's what they're doing. So, all right, that was that. What is this? I definitely would not get into bank stocks unless you're going to, I forget what it's called. I think it's buy puts. So if you know how to, you can make money when stocks are going down if you know how to do that, right? The bank stocks are down. They're probably going to go down more. I've heard 39 banks are going to go down before Christmas. Now that's someone's opinion, someone who's very smart, studies, is in the industry. Yeah. So lots of bank stocks are going to go down if that happens, right? So that's another thing. Options. There's so many people online that are willing to teach you options right now, like Tesla. Tesla's going down, 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 right? That's just today. Let me see. 1 month down. 6 months? Okay. But 6 months he was still doing good. But it's down, and they're attacking him, for whatever reason. But this is one of those stocks that if you know how to buy when it's going down, it goes down, it fluctuates a lot. It goes down, it goes back up. Apple's the same. Apple is one, it just took some hits for some reason, but it's going to go up, it's going to continue to go up, right? So that's one that you could dollar cost average, put money in. That means, say you have $50 a month you want to put in, no matter what the stock price is, you put in $50, put in $50, put in $50. I would do that with Apple if I had it. NVIDIA. NVIDIA is one I do have. Look, it's almost $454 per share. There's no way I can buy one share, right? Not in my position now. But the chip thing, we know that's not going away. The microchip issue is just going to get more convoluted. But NVIDIA always seems to, if it goes down, not only does it bounce back, but it goes higher. So this is one that's a little more risky of doing the dollar cost averaging, but that's my one. There's the other one, Taiwan. It's TSMD, I think, or TS something, Taiwan Semiconductor something or another. That's another one, but I chose this one. But anything tech stocks are at an all-time high right now versus the S&P 500. So there is a S&P 500 like fund, and you could that's another thing you could dollar cost average into. It's a little less risky, but again, if there's a hit to the stock market, which there's a lot of people that are saying it's going to go down 25%, 30%, do you have the time to recover, right? Warren Buffett knows something's happened. Berkshire Hathaway has cashed $157.2 billion. What is that? 200, yeah, $157 billion just sitting because he knows real estate's gonna crash. Commercial real estate's gonna crash. Uh, Other things are projected to crash. So he's holding. He's just sitting and waiting because that's what they do. When there's blood in the water, that's when you buy. That's what the rich people like him, that's what they're taught. That's what they tell their people. According to Gerald Celente. All right, Chipotle, $2,065. It's up. This is a 1 month. Okay, and not only that, they just announced they're going to raise their prices again. They've been raising their prices. This is the fourth time, I think, since COVID. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, fourth time in 2 years. But guess what? People are still eating there. I still eat there. Okay. I eat Chipotle maybe twice a month. And trust me, that is a luxury, right? But yeah, so that would be one. If you could buy, what do they call it? If you could buy little slices, some people call it slices. Robinhood has something else, but dollars worth, right? So you can't buy the whole share of $2,066, but you could put in dollars. You could put in $50, $60, whatever, and hold that. So I've been watching them. And what is this one? Oh, also China. A lot of remember we were making money off China stocks. Neo was one that we did. Oh, I'm over 15 minutes. Okay. But yeah, I'm pretty much done anyway, right? Oh, here, Tyson Foods investing in big in bug protein. Now, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but they're trying to make us eat bugs. You shouldn't be buying Tyson Foods anyway, because they're Franken foods. But this, now, I'm doing some research because over the weekend someone sent me 5 companies. Sara Lee was one, Tyson was one, where they're saying that they're already selling foods with bugs in it. I haven't been able to find that yet, but I did find they are partnering with a Dutch bug protein company to bring insect farming. So instead of cows, they're going to have insect farms. And watch, oh, what's that movie called? Doggone it. I'm not going to be able to think of the movie. But it was a book. It is a book. It's old. The remake had Ryan Gosling, the little cutie. I think that's his name, right? Ryan Gosling. And the opening scenes, he goes to a guy's house and he's a bug farmer. He's an insect farmer. So they're serious about this. But so here's the name of this company, Protix. Look at that. Tix. Ugh, I'm itching now. So that's a Netherlands-based one. There's a Dutch one. So that's another thing. But anyway, yeah, so you find the trends, you try to get in, determine your price. Oh, US oil. You know what's going on with oil, right? And it's down. This is a pretty good, in my opinion, pretty good. But it's going, they keep saying, oh, it's going to go to 100, 120. So it's US oil is an ETF you could get in. Um, I did really good with that. But yeah. Okay, so Chinese. So this is a Wall Street Journal article. Foreign firms pull billions in earnings out of China. China is struggling right now. They're trying to hide it. They're doing their best to hide it, but they are. So I wouldn't get into Chinese businesses, Chinese stocks right now. It's me personally. I would not. Another thing that's doing good right now is Starbucks and Wingstop. There's an article, I think it was a Bloomberg article, where those are like luxuries now. That's how the economy is coming down, that Starbucks and Wingstop are luxuries that we spoil ourselves with when we can. Isn't that crazy? So look at those too. All right, I hope this was helpful. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. Um, and I will try to do more of these since I know that there's at least some people out there who listen. All right, thank you. Thank you, new subscribers. I got some new subscribers. I'm also going to do a currency video later today. All right, thanks for watching. And I don't know how to close out. Well, until next time.